Hey guys, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be doing my Traptrix deck again. The only reason I'm saying again is because I experimented with a little bit, and you know I did change some of the ratios in the deck, and so instead of like the past video when I changed the cards out, I'm just gonna do the whole deck list again. And just to show you the new ratios. And in the last video, how I said some stuff was standard. That stuff is standard, but now I'm kind of running a chance of seeing the cards I kind of really want to see. But at the same time, when I bumped up the stuff in the main deck for the deck, now I do have a kind of a better chance of seeing it, and then it helps me get into my combo extenders and stuff like that. So, but I did change around some of the ratios in here, and I did take out cards and add some cards. But with that said, let's get right into the video. And so to start off, for the normal summons, I am or well, technically the normal summons. Yeah, the normal summons. I am playing 3 the Mantis, 3 the Pudica, and then 3 of the Arachnocapia. Arachnocapia, you can normal summon it. It's more if you want to use it for the special summoning. But I'm playing 3 of the Arachnocapia, and then but for the 9 main ones you want to normal summon, I am playing the 3 Morello like the last list. So 3 Mantis, 3 Pudica, and 3 Morello. And then, like I said, 3 of the Arachnocapia. And my last list I showed, I was running 2 of these, but I did bump it up to 3 because, I mean, I'm kind of experimenting with it a little bit. But the list I showed you, like how I said it probably is my final list. The list I'm showing you now probably will be the final list. I'm going to be playing at locals if I go to regionals or anything. But I did bump up Arachnocapia to 2. So there's that. And then for the rest of just like the main deck Traptrix monsters, I am running 2 of the Dynetta like the last time. Well, not like last time. Last time I was running Run to the Dynetta, and then now I'm running 2, because now that I actually think about it, if I run 2 of them, I can normal summon the other one, bring back the other Traptrix, link those 2 off, and link 2, and then if a normal trap is activated, like the Holytail or whatever, and I can activate Hotel, discarded normal trap whole card, or just a normal trap, and then Sarah activate if this is in the grave. Sarah activate, bring this back so I can reset that trap hole. And so usually I'll probably search one off and then bring if the special summon the other one out. So I did bump it up to 2, because now that I think about it, 2 is a little better than just the 1, because it helps you extend, and it helps you get your pieces on the field so you can actually stop your opponent from playing the game, as people would say. And then I am still running the small Therion package, because I like the Therion package. Yes, it is kind of basic, but I like it because you get the other negate, and then this, you can send a Therion card from deck to grave. So then instead of destroying the monster, this will help you dump the Regulus, and then when that monster is also destroyed again, you can add the Regulus. So back to hand, and then next turn you have the negate if you don't already have the negate on your first turn. So, and then I am opting to play the 1 Meridel Generator Boss of Light, because if it's special summon, you can add a plant monster, so it gets you to your Libora, and so you can get to your Regulus first turn. But to get to that, it takes a little bit, of kind of finessing to get to. It takes a little bit of setup. So, and then of course I am running the 1 of the Traptrix field spell, because it's another combo piece. It helps you get to your other decks, and you can and then its other effect besides the normal summon is you can banish a monster on your field to special summon a Traptrix monster. So then if you really need to, you can banish like your Sarah or whatever to bring out the Dianetta to reset it. But usually I only really use it for the second normal summon. So, and then usually my first turn, if I have it, I usually I'm probably trading it out for the Therion Coliseum, or I'll play the Therion Coliseum, add the Regulus, and then if I still have the Meritor boss in deck, I special summon it off one of my extra deck monsters, and then add the Lilybora. So then there's Regulus turn 1, and then I can change it out with the field spell, the Traptrix field spell. And then just like the last list, I am still playing Pot of Prosperity. Because yes, this is a going first deck, but Pot of Prosperity, it works in going second or first, and it's also just a good digger. And what I've kind of experimented with is like in siding, like for the side deck and the siding, I'll take the one Pot of Prosperity out to side in like another hand trap or like really anything, and then just kind of limit, kind of seeing it. But of course, this is a trap deck. So, I mean, if you want to, if you were feeling a little risky, you can take 2 out, but you only really need to take the 1 out because you still kind of want to see the Pot of Prosperity because it helps you dig. So, and then going into the traps, which being a trap deck, I'm only running, the 5 spells. So, going into the trap hole cards, the one of trap hole cards, I'm running the 1 bottomless, the 1 terrifying trap hole nightmare, and the 1 gravediggers. I was kind of thinking about putting this at 2, just for, like branded, if they dump the branded, like a Despian Tragedy or whatever. But then, that's why I have the Traptrix Rafflesia in the extra deck for, just in case, they don't have any combos, they can just add Foolish Barrow, dump back, and activate the Rafflesia to negate the effect. So, but those are the 1 of trap holes. I mean, you can set them with, you can add them to hand with Morelio or set them with Sarah. So, and then of course, if you get Dianetta, you can special summon it to reset it. And then going into the other trap holes, I am still playing 2 of the terrifying trap hole. It pops a special summon monster, and then if you have a normal hole trap card in your graveyard, you can banish 1 card from the graveyard. So this is like so special summoned. It does target, so like the new Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon, this won't work on it, but then you can activate it, and you can activate it. I think if I'm correct, you can it's either this one or this one that you can activate under Brand Lost, because it doesn't negate the summon. It doesn't negate the summon or anything, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And then kind of the rest of the trap pool cards, I am still running the 3 Floodgate. I was thinking about running 2, limiting it down to running 2, and then sticking in another card. But in my opinion, 3, I like it at 3, because even if like I get 2 on the field, I can just reset it with the Dianetta, and then if I draw the other one, it's just good, and it's good against Cash Tira. So. And then, of course, the bottomless is good against branded, because with your deck you're controlling Xyz and Lynx, and so if they normal Albaz, you just Foolish Burial it, and then they can't fusion summon because Albaz still has to be on the field. And then, of course, just the basic, I'm running 3 of the Hoylitella. This is another combo extender, and then and then the 2 cards I just added in there and bumping up, added 2 Torrential Tribute. I was thinking about playing 3, but playing 3, I mean, yes, it's a good card, but playing 3, I'm not a big fan of playing 3 if I don't need to, so I'm only playing the 2. So, and then for the rest of the traps, I'm still playing the 3 imperm, and then I did end up adding evenly matched. Because yes, you do want to go first, but I am still playing a small board breaker package to where if I activate evenly, I can go main phase 1, main phase 2, battle, end of battle, activate evenly, and clear the field besides 1. So, and that's it for the main deck. It is a 42 card deck. It can be a little slimmer. Like I said, it can be a little slimmer. Like, you can take out like one floodgate or the other one and make it a 40 card deck to make it a little consistent. But I wanted to run more ratios, and I wanted to run the evenly. And you can still run the evenly, but you can still run the evenly, of course. But I wanted to kind of bump up the ratios on this couple of my like one-ofs or whatever, like the Terrifying. I wanted to take a couple out, but still kind of get close to 40. And with this build, that's the closest I could get with the build that I wanted / liked, which was that. You could make a 40 by taking out the 2 torrential. You don't have to run the 2 torrential. It's more of a personal preference. And so I personally wanted to run the torrential, so it's a 42 card. And to the extra deck, starting off with your generic, like you kind of have to run these. Starting off with your generic, of course, you have to play 3 Sarah, and then the 1 Alipus. Sarah is just a small combo extender, and Alipus buffs all your Traptrix monster by 1,000. So it's just, these are great. And then now you don't have to run the Clara if you don't want to. Usually I only bring out the Clara if I have a butt ton of like back row. So then if like I link off Arachnocapia or whatever, then I bring out this Clara effect, bring back Arachnocapia, and then it saves on my back row. Now unfortunately it doesn't beat evenly matched, so if you get evenly matched, you're kind of, you can't do anything about it. But then the only really time I bring this out is if I have a lot of back row. So, and then kind of just the standard stuff. Well, besides the Alipus and Sarah, I'm running 2 Rafflesia, 1 Alamaris, and then the one Pinguicula. The 2 Rafflesia I think is standard. You don't need no less. You can just play 2. You only need the 1 Alamaris, and then you only need the 1 Pinguicula. Your Alamaris is your OTK, so literally if you can put more on the field, you can just put this on the field next turn and just, if you already cleared the field, just attack for game. And then kind of, I did add some stuff, but kind of a little bit spicy stuff. I am running the small Arastosphere Rika engine. I'm not running the Sargus or anything, because I think this right here, yes, I could run it if I can get my hands on like the small Sargus engine for the Therion stuff. I would personally run that over this, but for now I'm running the small Rika with the Rika, Shrina, Arastosphere Jasmine, and then the I don't have it yet. It's currently in the mail, but I'm waiting on the Sanctuary Hyperion. But just in case you do want to know what the sub card is, for now it's Time Thief or Doer. But really, I would rather have the Hyperion. Time Thief or Doer is a good card, but the Hyperion is just it's a little better in my opinion. And then kind of just, of course, Traptrix, it's more consistency. You want consistency, so just kind of help with the consistency or whatever. Babushka helps you get into your deck, and then when you finally have your consistency pieces, like say they have nothing on field, you can put Babushka in attack position and then just hopefully win. I don't really know. And then I am still running the 1 Zeus and the 1 Appaloosa. that is my extra deck, really. And like I said, I would much rather run like the Sargus, like the Xyz Sargus engine instead of the Rika engine. But I mean, the Rika engine, it's a good engine, because like I said, with the Arachnofear Jasmine, you can bring out the generator boss, and then add your Lily, and then your Lily will add this field spell, and the field spell will add Regulus, and you can just link off the Lily. And then to the extra deck, I am still running the 3 Nibiru. And then kind of weird, but a little bit spicy, I am running the 1 Spooky Dogwood of Sister. The only reason it's a 1 of is because it's not really a combo piece. It's not really a combo piece, and I'm not running any like sinkers or whatever. So it's just in there to help me, like say game 1 I was struggling with life points or whatever, but I still won. Then I'd sub in the one of this one and hope to see it. You know, it's more of kind of going second card, really. But like if I lose or whatever, I can just side that in, and then, you know, hey, you activate Branded Fusion, I'm going to chain this, no response, okay, well, I'm gaining whatever you bring out. And then, of course, Branded players, their end goal is to get Mirror Jade, so I'm going to be gaining a lot of life points, so. And then I was thinking about running Called By in the main or in the side. I didn't decide to run it in the side or main, but, I mean, it was already a 42 card, and running more spells when it's more of a trap deck, you know, I didn't really see the point. And then I'm running 2 Ash Blossom instead of 3 because I am running the Dogwood, so. And then I'm still playing the Regeki, but instead of 3, it's 2, and then the 1 Feather Duster for back row, of course, so. And then instead of playing this in the main, I'm siding the Solemn Judgment, and then with it being a trap deck, I put the 3 Annie spell on the side. Because, of course, like I said, the only spells you run in the main, besides maybe if you side in the 2 Regeki and the Harpy's Feather Duster, is the 3 Pot, the one Therion's field spell, and the 1 Traptrix field spell. But, of course, if you're going first, then if you lose and you want to go first, you usually, against a deck that plays a lot of spells, you'll just stick that in there, and then maybe like 1 Harpy's Feather Duster or whatever, just in case they do have back row. And then, of course, the Solemn Judgment, if you want to. So, but, that is it for my updated Traptrix deck. And so I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Have a good rest of your night.